see if it works. Okay. I didn't know it was going to be immediately streaming, because I definitely didn't get my stuff set up. Yeah, just adjusting the title and thoughts and ideas as I live stream. Okay, okay. Let's try. I'm trying to see what else I could put in. Maybe just entertainment. I have no playlist. No. Yeah. I don't know how that works. Let's just see everything else done. Save. All right. So I need to check one more thing real quick while I'm getting this all set up. Let me go. Can I go to my profile while I'm live streaming? It does have that. It's blocking me. I think I'm going to throw it to a break page while I'm finishing setting this up. I should have that set up still inside of the thing. Let me myself a little bit of unlicensed music to play in the background while I'm doing this, just because I like listening to stuff. But it's gotta be unlicensed. And let me see. That's 10 hours. I just need to lower it as soon as it starts. I think it's already lowered in OBS. Yeah, it is. So, I need to lower my headsets is what I need to do. So, just catching some writing, since I randomly do, right? Sorry, shake that real quick. Give me a sip. And see what is going on. I gotta start off with a little blank slate here. Hopefully everything's working on the YouTube side, because I definitely never live streamed here before. So this is my very, very, very first time live streaming and doing anything like that. Seeing if I can let me mute that real quick. Okay, I can actually see over there. Let's see. Start off with anything and everything, huh? Pick something random to write about it first. So, we're gonna go with poetry. Not gonna be writing any novels or anything like that. So usually, I'm just writing here for the sake of writing, and I know I mostly write in a Seussical-esque rhyme scheme, either AA, BB, CC, ABA, CDC, stuff like that. I don't really do anything really different than that. Sometimes whenever I force myself to, I can do like an A, B, C, A kind of rhyme scheme randomly in there, but I mainly use AA, BB, or ABA with the rhyme scheme, so I think ahead, and I force myself to end at the rhyming of the previous word. Like, I was starting to write without thinking about it. Usually I have some word I've thought ahead, woods, and in fact I don't even like that. Simple. I'm thinking ahead to what rhymes with that word, and then I force myself to write up to the ending word. And that's how I constantly am writing my stuff, is looking at the ending of that previous sentence and just seeing forest, and then find a word that rhymes. After I got the word that rhymes, I am then, sorry about that, Pop. After I find that word that rhymes, I'm then writing up to that point. I never work from the beginning to the end. I kind of start at the end and then start off at the end and then go back to the beginning to write to that end. Thinking of another word or way of saying lost. No. I want to change the to a. So if I use the forest, it would be, definitively a forest. If I leave it a forest, I can then later on, if I don't like where I'm heading with what I'm writing, I won't have pigeonholed me in a concept of definitively writing about the forest. It has to be real, it has to be woods. Otherwise, I'm using it as a metaphor or anything like that, and I can just write out of that concept and drag it along that way. Otherwise, if I use words that pin down a mindset or anything that removes it, this is not metaphorical, he's being literal. So, yeah, you have to sometimes think about those things one day. I want to change that to, I don't know, usually writing in first person and stuff. Test? I could keep it A test as being in during was with unrest finding. I'm gonna use slant rhyme in this one. And the typing, if you see it, correct me from N and G. That's actually from the nerve damage I have in my arms. I've had 4 surgeries, so whenever I'm typing, I tend to hit keys differently than what my mind's sending the signals. So I often do have a lot of typos. I've seen it whenever I'm gaming and stuff like that, where I'm just simply not as good as I used to or anything like that. It's caused the nerve damage. And something that probably is never going to come back to me. So I just gotta type how I can type. So something, finding a name for something more or less. Thinking. I keep on smacking and popping. I apologize on that. I am sometimes thinking of an idea for that. That is the meaning of mind to be best. I need to uncapitalize that F. Uniformity, military, come on, attention to detail. Like I said, I don't like including me, my, I, and whenever I'm writing stuff, so I often go back and I'll delete the my's and I's. I start putting them down to get my thought process going towards that rhyme. Sometimes it's unavoidable to like that, but I changed the my from being in the back to being in the front to the back of that sentence. No capitalization. There we go. What was that? A few minute jot. whatever we want to title that. I want to title that. What are we going to call that? I did too many. How do you do that? Forest of Life. There we go. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 line. Let's turn on there we go. Count those easier. 8 line poem down in 5 minutes. I'm gonna do something simpler, I should say. I found recent fascination with, dang it, I gotta stop myself. I had a recent fascination with rhyming new hue and talking about colors. I gotta get out of that. Calls. That'll be like a security blanket of rhyme scheme there that, you know, if you've seen it before, you point out and go, seen that, know that, I know what you're doing there. Let's see what I want to write about. So we got one down. Easy. What do I want to see glistens? Eyes or lips? It's eyes or lips. We can talk about eyes in a different way than we can talk about lips. Eyes. Let's do lips. I don't know how to spell glisten. Oh my gosh. It was a T. Who'd have thunk? T was holding me back from spelling something correctly. Glisten. Maybe I can. Let's just do round capitalization, see where it goes with us. Eyes. That's another thing. I will commit so many typos with these daggum hands from all that nerve damage. So, let's see. Star, far. Thinking. Bam. Fixing back off that rhyme scheme really quick. Not because it's because I don't think I'm going to go very far with that. Like, let's see. Where can we go with that? What next? Ooh, 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 ooh. Think. Stuck just for a moment, just like that, and go. I had an idea and it's gone. If you could hear that, people speed like crazy. Since our house is right at the Pearl Harbor gate, so we can hear everyone deciding to try and rev up to 90 on their way out the gate, since cops won't catch them since they fly right onto the interstate. Let's rework on that one a little bit. There. Let's. We're going to go with a contraction. I didn't want to go with a contraction at first, but no, I'm going to go. There's. Make up a word. Let's just see what it gives us. Nothing. I don't want it. Let's say love. Nothing so fool. Think. That's 3 spaces there. Should not be 3 spaces. There we go. Which there's no too steep a price or toll. No, I'm gonna go. I didn't do 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. So. No, too much. Oh yeah, I grammatically crashed at the beginning of that sentence. Have I used who's too much? To spec back up there. Thinking again. Stuck a little bit. I think I used a word. I gotta look for a word real quick. I did not use a word. The word I was thinking I gotta reread. Huh, me. Thinking of another one. Stuck with the third rhyme scheme. I don't like it, but you may have to stick with it for right now. So you star mar. Far. Tar. Think. Come behind victory on that rewrite. Let's see. Now we're going to use but. I use. Fingers, work with me. It's the last one. Don't want to work towards that. Thinking. Ol. Not my ols. I had two choices there. Working at them. One of them was stole. The other one is S-O-L-E, soul, because I already used S-O-U-L. Ah, not mine, as in German. Mine. Done, 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 done. Finally. What are we going to call that one? We're just going to go with a lady. Bam. Number 2. That one took longer. That one did take longer. That was a little bit of a fight. Get through that one. So, let's see. We got 2. Spin out short ones is... why am I doing shifts normal? See the light starting to come through over there? I'm gonna do a quick short one. Make it done. Ah, there we go. It's M-E-E-K. Oh, I can't spell. I can't spell. That's my phone going off. Oops, sorry about that. It won't do that again. On my phone. Oh, read them out loud. Okay. I didn't know. It was. Did you just post that? Can you just type another sentence if you just posted that? Just so I know you're still there. If you're still there, I'll go back up and read the top one. Why did I do that? Yes, you did. Okay. Let me finish up this one sentence. Okay, that one's done. Call that one absence. Alright, so go back up. Since can't see, the text is too small. I could try zooming in a little bit. There we go, right? Did that make it? Judging by the side screen real quick, seeing how much I need to go in or out real quick so that none of the words are covered by the cam. There we go. Can you read it now? Or do I still need to read it? I'll read it just for the sake of reading it, actually. Forest of life. One day, while lost in a forgotten forest, something that was more than a test, as meandering was leaving me with unrest, finding a meaning for something more or less. But this demeaning of mine to be best has left the heart thumping in my chest. Now this all was sundered to a mess, this forest of life, a game of chess. The lady. From deepened blossoming hair, I spot a lady oh so fair, one whose lips glisten in the light, and whose body begs to be held tight. Her eyes beckon me from afar, my being attracted to the star, one of beauty with no mar. How she is lovely without effort, a soul with nothing out of sort. I hope my advances find no retort. An unkindled flame of desired soul, one I know would make me whole, for which there's no too steep a price or toll. This lady of stunning looks does dare happenstance me without much fight. For this occasion she'd have to lower the bar, but from this attraction I cannot abort. The reason for my existence is now sole. Will you be mine for all of time? So, in the very first one, scrolling back up, it's all AAA rhyme scheme. It's all ending the same, with slant rhyme being used for less mess and chess, but even that, you can just say it's AAA, B, AA, BB. This one, AA, BB, CCC, DDD, EEE, and then at this line, what I changed to from here is I went A, B, C, D, E, and then went out of rhyme scheme for the very last sentence. So I reused the rhyme scheme from start to end in the summation portion. And then I said, let's kick out another short one real quick. Called it absence. It has already been nearly a week. My senses tell me I'm already meek, in a frightful state of someone absurd, like invisibility or words that are unheard. Being left alone is this astounding fear, one that has closeted me to the rear. I find all the space to sit and seethe, yet in this void I cannot breathe. There you'll find me, shall you ever return, a shell of myself, for you I yearn. There we go. That was that one. Kick out. Let's see what to write. And that one I just started typing and typing. I just put the first words down and go. I find whenever I just go like that, I usually end up with something more like, kind of like that last one was more somber / morose. Emo. It's just the way that that ends up coming across. Because I find it very simple and easy to start writing like that. In fact, like, that's how most of my stuff went in high school, was simple writing like that, but also goofy stuff. I find it a little bit more difficult nowadays to write silly stuff, because I find the main problem with writing goofy stuff is that I write very simplistic when I write something goofy / silly. I don't like my wording choices in those, because I'm just like, it's too simple, it's too dumbed down in my writing style whenever I go goofy, but it's very simple to write either way in poetry. I find my main problem with poetry, I can finish up as soon as I feel like I want to finish up, versus writing a story. You have to go on and on and on and write more and more and more. Versus poetry, you can close up shop whenever I feel like closing up shop on a poem. Kind of like I just cut that one off on Absence. I feel like I could have gone a little bit longer, but just immediately went and closed it off. Well, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I might have miscounted a line. It's like 10, 11. 2 more than our very first one. Ain't that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna guess 3 more lines than what the very first one was. Backwards. Still, I'm working towards the same word in my head. I just totally, it's the equivalent of taking the ball of paper and throwing it to the side. We're gonna go goofy, just for the sake of going goofy. Want a little bit longer. That's 2 spaces. I didn't do it like that. Always send. Wait, break. It's break. Break. One second. I got it. It's right there in my head. Edgy, a made-up word. No, it's not. I just spelled it wrong, as usual. Oh, wow. Really? Tell me how to really spell it. Is wedgie a made-up word? We're gonna have to go to Google. Microsoft Word doesn't know anymore. Nope, W-E-D-G-I-E. If you don't recognize that Microsoft Word, that's on you. That's on you at this point. Oh my gosh, what was I typing? Oh, it's not typing over here. It had me over in the YouTube on the YouTube side, no wonder. Let's see. thinking. Did I already use listen? I did not use listen. Okay, good. I myself am sometimes amused by me. Aha! And there we go. Another poem down. And that time we went goofy. How many lines is that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We would 12 lines, 12 lines. What do we call this? It's a gas. Bam. I read that one earlier. Okay, we'll read our now new completed work. So, give me your ear, if you would please, and surrender to the sound of cutting cheese. A simple act that you can't always send, but have ever tried to break the wind? Gestures like these may seem edgy, but I promise they're tight like a wedgie. Pull them off, and you'll never miss, just like giving your pants a piss. Just listen as your bum speaks. It might just give your drawers streaks. Be careful not to give glass a shatter, for then you'll hear a loud splatter. And that's that one. Anyone still there? Am I just by myself, entertaining myself? I would use some different music if it wasn't everything was copyrighted. If you can even, I think I have it set where you can barely hear the music from playing in the background. So it should be a good bit quieter than I am. I guess once I write all these, I can upload them as a single document. Let's see. Seeing if something was going to give me inspiration to write. Any feedback while I'm sitting here thinking? I see your comment saying I'm here. Doesn't allow. Let's see. Test typing back to you real quick. You can hear my music clearly. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the mixer I have it set pretty low. My, oh man, I was typing. Am I doping? I hope not. Illegal. Okay. Get contacted on Tuesday. Hey, Sergeant Johnson, we need you to go do your analysis. Wait, what? Did it do a poll up there? I was trying that out. Cause there it goes. Hey. Okay. I was wondering if that worked or not. It's a gas. Absence. Oh, that one's a lady. Forest of life. Let's go back down. Write some more. Alright, I'm willing to take a suggestion. Give me something. As far as like a topic, an idea, or something. And I'll write a poem real quick. I'll look in the chat. Slams his mouse. Fed up with it. Give me something, anything. I'll jot out some lines. Winter. Okay. Missing the winter? Alright, that was not going to be goofy, of course. I want to rewrite that one. 2. What's wrong with my word stow? What's it saying? No, I'm not saying stop, it's stow. I'm looking at your comment. Like, you want me to end a sentence with that? Just so happens I ended the previous sentence with night. There goes my typing again. Already worked it in. I see that you say that was from an earlier rhyme. And I already worked it in. No. No. What's the word instead of nostalgia? When you're wrapped up in it and you long for it. Is it nostalgia? How do you spell sickles? Oh, yeah. Bam. Let's make sure that's the right word. Synonyms. Yep. Did already use how? Yep. How? It was already used. Ah. Correct myself. At which to stare. No, no, it's all getting... I'm getting upset fighting the ending here. There we go. I'm ending it there. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We did 20 lines. So we'll go down One Tree Thoughts. Then we can come up with a better title than that. Missing Winter. We're just gonna go with Missing Winter. So there comes a memory from some time ago, one where there was beauty found in snow, how the hills reflected all of the sun's light, but nothing but flurries in our sight. We would bundle to go from here to there, wrapping ourselves in layers from frigid air. A hot cup of chocolate to grab on the go, a warm hug and kiss. A warm hug and a kiss. We quickly would stow, making memories heated for the night, scrounging through bowls of fluffy delight. But now there is no sign of winter to be had, having nostalgia for things make me sad. Missing are the icicles from our house, no warm sweaters worn over a blouse. Absent are the snow angels everywhere, leaving grass and sand at which to stare. These thoughts don't leave me at all empty, for at this time you are still with me. Winter is gone without any reason, though I find you are always my season. There we go, it's not sad, it's not blah. We did 20 lines there. And you can tell, versus those, what was it, 10 line poems I kick out like in under 5 minutes. Those I like end pretty quickly, and I don't have a problem with that. Because I'll just be like, duh, 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 duh. The longer I go on, though, I start fighting myself more and more, as you saw right there. I was getting at the, starting to get frustrated with myself at the end of that poem. By the end of that poem, I was just like, why are you? Any thoughts on that one? Quick and simple. There we go, with my typing again. What was that? I need to look up a synonym for that. I like the way it sounds, but I don't. Powerful. Okay, that's the definition number 2 was the one I was thinking of in my head, but I had to make sure. All of them are for how you're just sitting there ready to go. Yeah, I am just literally pie. They're all good for me having simply just sitting here and kicking them out one after another. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, where were my fingers positioned? Nowhere right on the keyboard, I tell you that. Wow, what happened there? That sentence died a little bit somehow. Don't like it. I don't like it. I'm killing that one off. Bam. Think. No. Wait, there's no capitalization. Go back, delete. Do it again. No capitalization. Is the and that's Dean correct? I just started thinking about that. Is it D-E-N? Or is this D-E-A-N? I don't know why I thought D-E-N. E-E-N. Two words. Yep. I need to go back up to the top. Okay. Whew. We're gonna need to do we're gonna do space because I don't want to do the title up on a different page. Green. I'm green. There we go. Whew. That one was a good long one. Let's count the lines real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 lines. We had 23 lines on that one. Pretty neat. And as always, after we finish, I'm going to do a reading. I always found myself described as green, an emerald shining yet serene, a virulent entity like the evergreens. I strive to succeed by any means, leaving it to others to strut and preen, never wanting to be a cog in the machine, seeing the quality of my unique gene, so I let them come forth to be keen. As words of wisdom I do on lean, wishing to constantly be seen as the guy who avoids the routine, doing all this while I keep my nose clean, finding chaos and structure with me in between. Fix that type real quick. Why'd I do a W? That was me. Blame it on me. In between. Bam, there we go. So know that I create my own scene, mostly keeping center of the screen. With this school of thought, I am the dean, growing up in the education of the unforeseen, remembering the time spent with the unseen, to dive in whenever I need to intervene. I feel uneven at times like hormones of a teen, but I bounce back like on a trampoline. Now gather round one last time to convene, as I remind you that I'm described as green. That one good? I found it better to just go with more of a, I guess, rapping cadence than a normal, my poetry reading cadence, which I know is slower. Message retracted. Oh no. You could sing that one. Memorize that as a full rap and just go at it. It'd take a while, because yeah, that, not to get tongue tied over, that'd be the biggest fight, would be just me trying not to get tongue tied over myself to do that one. Is this saying there's extra spaces down here? Okay, it's not. How many poems have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've done 6. 6 so far. What time is it? 8:48. Everyone's still asleep. And I couldn't sleep. I don't think I got any sleep at all. I tried. Metal growl rap. I need to get the lead singer Korn. He the one who, or Disturbed is the one who has the growl screaming kind of sing. It's not screaming. It's like a controlled scream sing. How his voice sounds versus whenever Korn likes to rap sing, but he's also metal. I don't know which one would be a better fit. What I was thinking of, it almost came to mind as stylistically is the Handlebar song. I can ride my bike with no handle, but that's the chorus. But whenever he does the verses, look at me, don't stop, and it's been verses at how he rolls with his cadence in there. But there's a few others out there that are kind of like close to that. Do I want to do? Honestly, if I try and write, I'm going to be repetitious of my own thoughts already. I don't want to write enough. Right, we did 702 words, 3 pages of poems. I've been up since 4, bad storm, no lights, for 4 hours this morning. Yesterday was an hour without lights. Well, it's been storming for like 3 days straight. Most of the places around here are flooded. The streets are flooded. Thankfully, hadn't had any loss of power. Was it yes? Yeah, it was yesterday. Some stupid time in the morning, lightning struck right out back behind our house, and it shook the whole house and everything. Zoe got, what was that? As she was trying to figure out what that super loud noise was. So I was just reading some stuff right then. I was looking off to the side. I posted a couple of videos to my Reddit account, which I don't keep track of my Reddit account at all. Just posted them there to have uploaded them somewhere. Besides YouTube, which I just finally did the 4th Killing Field video to Facebook and just uploaded that to YouTube. I literally, like, right before I started all this, uploaded it to YouTube. Poem about pets, clarification. While you're answering that, yeah, uploaded that there, so I can just, I don't know, not I can do anything, just having another spot where it's saved. Facebook didn't claim any rights to the music whenever because I had to upload it 4 different times, do 4 different revisions and edits on it before it finally got accepted. And then when I uploaded to YouTube, the version I uploaded to Facebook had no copyright strikes, copyright claims against it. And then whenever I go and upload it to YouTube, YouTube does a copyright claim against it for some reason. Let's see. Making sure I got my saying correctly. They call it an idiom. Misspelled 2 L's. There. Done. Done, 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 done. This little guy is all short and stubby, waddles around and acts real grubby. Struts are... I used around and around. Let's use a synonym real quick. About. There we go. That fixes that. Starting all over. This little guy is all short and stubby, waddles around and acts real grubby. Struts about like the cock of the walk. Forever for food he will continually stalk. If you try to pet him, you'll see only a blur, a zipping pest made of black and white fur. You might never have noticed him quickly go, barely in time to let out. There goes Tokyo. But for lettuce, he suddenly becomes meek, coming out shyly, letting out a soft week. So for being a guinea pig, a guinea pig. So for being a guinea pig must really be something. I want to shorten that sentence somewhat. So for being a guinea pig must really be something, cause he's always acting good for nothing. shorten down and just start off with being a guinea pig must really be something, because he's always acting good for nothing. There we go. Fixed. But we didn't count lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lines. It's gotta be longer than that. That's what I thought. I had to go check the stream stats, and it started. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Whenever I first checked it, it was like, hey, the your stream started like 12 minutes ago, because it was whenever I actually opened up the page to be able to look at chat and everything like that. And I was like, there's no way I've only been streaming for 12 minutes. And then I went and checked the other page that actually has like the live stream, where I actually had to click to end the stream. And that, there we go. I don't have to have that separate page open anymore. The separate page was the one that showed 12 minutes, and that I had to go back to our page, and now I know how to set it to where I can see all the chat and everything without having to leave that page, where I can actually click to end the stream. What was that? 1, 2, apparently 2 people watching. So, with that though, I'm going to call that quits. I've had enough writing. Tokyo pet. I'm green. But that was fine. Let's save these. Save as this PC desktop. I just put it under work. No, let's not put it under work. Actually, change my mind. Just save it to desktop right now. Just realized I should probably do that over here. There we go. Saved. Product activation code. Whatever. I just realized that was at the top of my word. Man, I was streaming for almost 2 hours. Doesn't matter for anything on YouTube. I've got no following. Should be able to save this video though, download it, chop off a few pieces, and then put it up on Facebook as to my page, because I want my game page, but I don't even I can't even stream right there until the daggum bans go up. Which they say, I think I said I got 18 more days or something like that. Let me go look. I can tell you how long it is until I can go live again. Is it account status right there? You can't go live for 13 more days. If I bring it over here, you can see it. Bam. You can't go live for 13 more days. Restricted all the way back on October 18th. All because of a meme. So what okay, say I posted that one. Whoop-de-doo. Hold on, that one. Right, which all these, I don't think any of these should actually be banned because they don't meet any of the Facebook criteria at all. No matter what they say, they're wrong. Even they are on their own policies wrong. You have basically a meme stating how video games create violence is a common misconception, misbelief that people peddle to get their eyes off of certain things. So like if it's gun violence is a topic of conversation, liberals will just argue against guns themselves, and I don't know why, but old like boomer conservatives deflected video games when they, let's see, was it the 70s and 80s? It was 60s probably to the 80s. It was the rock and roll music causing violence, and they had to deflect it always to there. Instead of just holding up like, hey, that if we have smart gun control, and you know, also if you have stuff like whatever that one school shooting where the dude was on the FBI watch list and everyone was watching, but like everyone was known. Even that most recent one where they had reported him up, had the tweets and everything, and the mother knew like the kid had access to the gun. That was the parents' fault and everything else. But we don't want to talk about that. We just want to argue about other things that are unrelated. Mental health issues should be discussed and stuff like that. But nah, duh, that's what that one's about. And they got upset about that. It's fake. You can see there was no Xbox 360s all the way back in 1930, whatever, 36. It's probably what it says in there, or 1933. You had the one where pictures can't make you feel pain, and it's the clipping of a tooth and then eating an ice cream real quick. Yeah, cool. But the problem with that one, why I'm upset about that one is I didn't even post that one. Someone else shared it from their memories from my original post when they shared it all the way back the year prior that I had made the original post. I didn't reshare that picture. I often don't reshare old memes. But someone else reshared it, and Facebook got upset at them, and then they tracked it down to me, even though I didn't reshare it on September 24th, 2021. And then same thing happened. They went to my memories and got upset with the Pikachu and Ash meme right there saying, whenever, I think it's something along the lines, when your mom, when you find the poisoned bread that your mom left out in the kitchen, and it's you and the rat that ate the bread. Something along the lines of that. And it has Ash and Pikachu after being zapped and blasted. Dumb things. Just dumb things. But I'm tired of streaming now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'll catch you later, talk to you later. I know my camera's up here, so I'm often like looking at my other monitor, looking down at this monitor, barely looking up, but I'm gonna end the stream and catch you later.